everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Hopefully we've got the sound on. Have we got the sound on, Simon?
We have got sound on, yes.
Fantastic. Right, tonight I have John in the kitchen and Simon is back off his holidays. Well, he was back on Monday, but for me he's back in tonight, and we hope you're going to enjoy us make a bucket of cupcakes. So it's going to be a great night, and I want to talk to you about the mini Nifty Nozzles because that's what we're playing with tonight. So while I run off and just get the package in for this, I'm just going to let John talk to you about our pink ghost. What did you think? Over to you, John.
Hello everyone. Right, yes, Terry started to make a Halloween video yesterday and she had got a pink ghost, so we thought we would ask everyone to put forward proposed names for our Halloween ghost, and there is a post over on our community group. So if you pop over there, it's an announcement, so it's going to be right at the very top, and if you just pop down your suggested name, we will be choosing, I think the top our 4 favourites, we'll be choosing those tomorrow, and then we'll be doing a poll over the weekend, and we'll be announcing who is the winner and what the name of the ghost is on Mondays live at 8 o'clock.
Are we choosing it that soon, are we? Yeah, we're choosing it tomorrow.
No, we're picking the 4 names that we like the most.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do then a poll.
Yeah.
To get people to vote for which one of those 4 they like the best.
To finish the video. So we'll just play it for you again. So that's not the completed video, that's the start. We want to get the name first. So you lot get thinking, and don't forget, go over to the community group. There's a post there, pop your comments on there, and then, like I say, we'll choose 4 names tomorrow. That will go in the poll, and then we will get that ready for the rest of the video when we launch that at the beginning. I think it's going to be the beginning of September, isn't it? We're going to launch it.
It will.
Yeah, great. Right then, so I did a live on Tuesday night. That was a bonus live. Now I did that because the Nifty Nozzles arrived much sooner than we were expecting them. We were expecting them this week sometime. We weren't expecting them on Friday, last Friday or Monday. They came in 2 parts. And I thought, you know what, some of you are going to be so excited, we need to get them dispatched. And I'll just start off with a little video, which ended up being a 2.5-hour live, and you know, get you all excited about them. So lots of you should have your nozzles by now. You'll see that I'm signing for them and smiley faces and my hand is hurting. So I've actually picked all these, packed all these, signed them all off and sent them to you. I've had a little bit of help from Karen and as well, but most of them I've done myself, probably 80% of them. So we have done another little post in the community group, again in announcements. So pop a picture there of your order. Make sure you cover your address though. So make sure you cover your address with your mini Nifty Nozzles, just a little comment. And then what we're going to do is, it's probably going to take us a month because we need to get all the orders shipped out to America, Europe, Australia, Canada. And then once everybody's got theirs and they can all enter into the competition as well, we're going to draw some prizes for a second set, and you can win all over the world. So if you've bought a set, you're in with a chance of getting a second set, but you must show the 13 Nifty Nozzles, all right? It can't be the 9 set that you've had previously. It's got to be this set. All right, so it comes in the Nifty Nozzle bag, and we've already realised that when they arrived there was a typo error. I think that was due to the new engraver that we've got, and I don't really know what's happened, but between me and him communication has got missed, and I think possibly it was my fault, but anyhow, who knows. And that we have got an R instead of a T for Nifty, so it makes them quite a valuable set because that will be the only round of Nifty Nozzles, mini Nifty Nozzles we have with that name on. So it's a bit of fun. Now we had to make the decision on Monday, do we send the whole lot back, okay, which if we sent them back would take a month to 6 weeks to go back to them, or do we go ahead? Now the name isn't going to cause you any problems in your piping, it doesn't affect the nozzle in any way at all, and thankfully all of you are all in agreement, no, don't send them back dispatched, so we've dispatched, okay? So they're a bit of fun, all right, and I'm glad you've all taken it as positively as, well, we didn't take it positively, but I'm glad you've all joined in the spirit of things. That's the main thing, you've got the nozzles, and that's the important bit. So you'll see I've got 2 sets out because lots of ladies have bought 2 sets. I also think you're going to need 2 sets if you really get into them, because these are not great for couplers, all right? They're quite a big nozzle, but I have got the big couplers in. So they've arrived, and I will just show you how they work. So they're quite big. Some of you ladies are going to love them. I personally dislike them, but I know some of you are going to really want them. Don't ever buy the triple one. If you're going to buy it, you need this set here. You put this bit in your piping bag. Okay, that bit goes in the piping bag. Then when it pops out the other end, you pop your nozzle on. And then you've got 2 holders here for the size of nozzles. So that's like for your 2Ds and your 1Ms. This one is for your minis. All right. So if you're looking for couplers, I've got them in stock. I've just dropped them then. I don't know how many actually arrived. I can't remember. I updated the stock yesterday. But grab them if you can. They're a 3D coupler, and I think they're under the Wilton brand. But you can get them there, all right? The reason I don't like them is they can hold a lot of buttercream from there to there that you can't squeeze out, and you've got to put them in a small bag, and you know, you don't make a lot of flowers from when you fill in a bag, and I prefer you to use a small bag. But I'll leave it to you. Those are your decisions, because lots of people keep asking me for them. This is the only coupler I would recommend that you use. Do not use that triple one. Complete waste of money. Yeah? Right. Then a few of you have asked how to make the buttercream, so I'm going to go through that again. And I've got the camera, oh, no, I haven't got a camera on here, but you can see from here. So I will just show you where we're up to at the moment with this. So I've got 500 grams of butter, all right, 500 grams of butter in there, and we've already beaten the living daylights out of it. I'm just going to turn it on and beat it a little bit more. Let me see, spatula.
Are you planning to do the starburst in the mini?
And I am planning to do the starburst in a minute, and we'll talk about that in a minute, because I did briefly touch on it the other day, but now John's here and he has to pay the bill. We'll confirm it with John while he's here. So I did ask you the other day about me putting a bigger bundle together, a bundle together of the larger nozzles, and in that larger nozzle you'll get a free starburst mini. All right, so I think most of you agreed on an 8 bundle, because I said do you want a 6 or an 8, and I've just got to put the images together for you to show you, and then if you want to do that, we can get them ordered. We'll get them on pre-order again as well. So the nozzles are expensive. We could have made them a bit cheaper if we'd had them shipped by sea. That would have been a little bit cheaper cost, but then again it would have taken 3 to 4 months to get here, then held up in docks down in Folkestone, and it just, to be fair, it would have just been a nightmare. So we've actually paid for express shipping, and when you pay express shipping you pay nearly more than double, nearly triple the price for shipping fees. It's by air, by sending them by air. So at the moment we're going to make a large amount of buttercream. And I don't actually need all this, but I just want to show you when you're making a batch. I always make a large batch. So we've got 500 grams of butter. Doesn't matter which butter you use, whether you use salted or unsalted. Do not use spreads, okay? So don't use any spread, don't use willow. It's no good. You can use it to make buttercream, but it's no good for the Nifty Nozzles. So don't use spreads, don't use margarine, just use butter. So then you put it in your mixer and you whip it up till it's lovely, light and fluffy. We're going to make a summer bloom bucket of cupcakes. Simon was ever so confused. He thought I was going to show you how to make a cupcake bouquet. He thought I was saying...
like Hyacinth bouquet.
Yes. He kept saying a bouquet. So no, a bucket. A bouquet. A bucket, Simon. I actually do mean a bucket.
I've got a question I can answer from Sue Mary.
Yeah.
She's asking what the first competition was tonight, and that was about naming the ghost.
Yes.
So if you missed the little video, we will be playing it again in a short while, I'm
yes.
sure.
So let me tell you, there's 2 competitions. So there's one to name the ghost, ready for our Halloween video to be launched in September. So it's a sugar and crumbs ghost, and lovely and cute, nice and pink. Terry's working on that at the moment. And so we want to give it a name. And in the announcements in the Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake community is a post there for you to put your name. We are going to pick 4 names that we like tomorrow, and then we're going to make a new post, put a poll together, and then we'll see what will happen then. Whatever the poll is that wins, we will then put all those names into a bowl, and then we'll pick some winners from that. Okay, and we'll do that live, and I think we'll be doing that the first week in September, will we, John, when we launch the video?
What, the prize?
Yeah, we'll pick the prize then in the first week in September,
Yeah.
won't we? So we'll pick the prize first week in September when we launch the video, and what will happen is whichever name is in the poll that wins, we'll put all those names into a bowl, and then we'll pick out some winners. And you know what we're like here at Sugar and Crumbs, we never pick one winner, we always get a little bit mad, don't we? Right, so you'll see that I've
So don't
chopped
just
in.
shout them out, John.
Yeah, so you'll see that I've...
Don't just shout them out. The names.
So you'll
I
see
was
that...
going to shout them out.
Yeah, yours now. So you'll see that I've chopped in 500 grams of flavoured icing sugar. Now today I am using dragon fruit and mango, but I've used 500 grams of plain icing sugar and 500 grams of flavoured. Normally I always use full flavoured all the time, but when I'm using the mini Nifty Nozzles, sometimes the flavour we're putting a lot of flowers on one cake, and sometimes it can be just a bit much, so it's nicer to dilute. But if I'm just doing swirls and things like that, I'll generally use all flavoured icing sugar. So I have to say, who's had this dragon fruit and mango? I will tell you, it's absolutely delicious. So just chop it all in. Now I call this chopping in, some of you call it cutting in, it's entirely up to you. I'm just calling it chopping in into the butter, and the reason is because we don't want an icing cloud. Some of you use a splatter guard, you throw it all in, throw the mixture on full speed, and then you wonder why your buttercream has got loads of holes in it. So I just do it this way, it's nice and easy, it takes a couple of minutes, but it's much nicer and easier. Now obviously I'm doing a lot of cupcakes tonight, and the other thing is I need buttercream for other projects that I've got going on this week. If you're not making a lot of cupcakes, use half the mix.
Well, I'm getting told off, Carol.
Why?
By Jill.
Because you've not said hello to the
Because
YouTubers.
I've answered a question and not said hello to everyone else. Hello everyone else. Hello Jill, hello Karen Naylor, Denise, Gail.
It'd be interesting to know how many people are on YouTube tonight, because on Tuesday Facebook was having a problem, and the ladies were able to comment but the feed wasn't going fast, so all the ladies dived over to YouTube, which was really very good, signed up and watched over there and commented on Facebook, so that was lovely. So Jill wasn't on her own in there.
Well, we've got a lot of comments on YouTube tonight.
Oh, have we? So maybe we've got a few more people in there. So let us know if you're in both. Let us know where you are. Are you watching on YouTube, commenting on Facebook? So that's probably the best way to do it. So I'm just going to turn the mixer on. So turn it on nice and slow. Don't turn it on fast. So you know we're going to finish on time tonight because John and Simon are in the kitchen. So Simon is pretending that he can use 3 and 4 fingers tonight because John's here and he's trying to impress him. Albeit he did slip up at the first hurdle because we asked him to do something and he said he couldn't do that. And John said, why? Because it's more than 2 fingers. So Simon's a bit flabbergasted. Wasn't expecting that of John. So then we're just going to turn it up now, incorporate, and I'm going to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, lots of people are commenting on YouTube tonight.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, I say a lot. 3.
Yeah. 3.
No,
Right.
There's a few more than that.
No, it's good to watch on YouTube and comment on Facebook as well. So it's good. And if you are not on YouTube, please do subscribe to our channel. It's a great channel. It's got lots of interesting things on there. We've put all the playlist in there now, different tutors. Terry and India are going through. They're starting like from most recent, and they're making playlists of different tutors that when you go over to the channel, instead of having to go search all the way through, you'll be able to find that particular tutor and go and see what they did. And so it'd be easy for you to follow. We've got a whipping it up session on how to make your Swiss meringue buttercream, and we will be adding to that as well.
Karen Mikulev says it's her birthday tomorrow. I'm not sure is that real?
Who's that?
Karen Mikulev.
Oh, well, I don't know that lady's name, so I should imagine it is. If there's anybody's birthdays as well, let us know, and we'll have
not one of the regular.
She's not.
Birthday.
She's not Anne Meacher, no, who has a birthday every week, or Geraldine, who has several per year. So make sure that if you've got a birthday coming up, give us a shout out. Let us know, and John should be listening. Are you listening, John?
I am.
Take
yes,
notes. Put them in your notes, Sean, and we'll have a little bit of a sing song later on.
You've got to write them down, John.
Write them down.
You've got to sing them later.
Right, so here's our buttercream.
Got a pen?
Yes, please.
Digitally do it.
And paper as well. You got me.
Just pop it in your notes on your phone.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. Thank you.
Right. So we're just going to share the butter out.
Any news on the recipe books?
Oh, don't be asking me about the recipe book yet. Crikey, tell you lot something. Can you want it next week? We are working on it. So first of all, we've got to work on the recipe website, and then we'll be working on the recipe book. Antonia's already started it. So she is waiting for Karen and I to tidy up the recipe website before she can add any more content. So it's hopefully, you never know, we could have it in time for Christmas. If not, it will be a New Year thing, but it's not in the next few weeks.
So are the nozzles on the website now to order?
They are. There's not many left though, because they are going fast. Faster than fast.
Hang on. What?
Right, so.
No, I won't be singing Happy Birthday tonight.
Why
What
not?
do you mean?
Why not?
What makes you think that?
Why are you not joining in? What makes you so special?
No, I just kill it.
Eh?
I just kill it.
You'll do as you're told. Join in the fun. So do you want to see our ghost again?
Come on, one thing at a time. Right, here we go then. Here we go. Quiet please, Steve.
There you go, that's just the starter. So that's not the video, that's the teaser of the video.
So you've got to come up with a name for the little fellow.
We have. Right, so the colours I'm going to use tonight are
There are a couple of names popping up in the feed here. You have to go across to our Facebook community group, which is Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake Community, and that's where you'll find the post where you put your suggested name in, please.
Yeah. I'm going to use lemon. I'm going to use coral. I'm going to really use a lot of coral as well because it's a beautiful colour. So I'm going to put a nice big splodge of the coral in. And today, instead of doing leaf green flowers, we're going to do pistachio. This is my favourite green. But I also realise that not all leaves are this light green colour. Right, so let's get out some spatulas. I'll get mixing. So out of the nozzles today, what shall we use? We'll use this one because we didn't use that one the other day. We'll use this one. We'll use this one.
Is it a boy or a girl ghost?
It's up to you. You can choose what you like. And we will use this one. We'll get these out of the way. I need to use a couple of them again, don't I? Because I've put them away. So I need 2 of those, 2 of them, 2 of them, and 2 of them. And the rest can go away. So I've got another project next week. So next week we've got a very busy week. Your husbands are going to go mad because there's lives every day. 4 nights next week. So you have Lee Carolyn on Monday night. You have me in on. You have Tracy Mann on Tuesday. You have me after. Okay, because I've got a cup and saucer full of cupcakes for you. So.
I'm making a cup and saucer, are you?
No, I am not. I am definitely not. And then on Wednesday we have Claire Corbett back in the kitchen. Are you excited, Simon? Are you going to do Wednesday night? And
Yes, if I can.
And then on Thursday you have got me again, and I'll be thinking of something else for you, and I think that will be a box of cupcakes. So I want to make sure that you ladies are using your Nifty Nozzles, getting the full potential out of them, and you're going to be showing off today. It's lovely today because I saw a post in the group of a lady said they just arrived in time for an order she was sending out tomorrow, and she decided that because the nozzles had arrived she'd use them and they were beautiful. So just to prove that post about half an hour ago, I think.
Denise, we can't answer questions about orders on here, but if you want to
go to customer services,
contact the office tomorrow. They will be able to answer your questions.
Yeah, we never answer any customer service issues in the group because nobody in the group can answer. We don't answer them on Messenger. We don't answer them here. So if you have any customer services issues, you take them to the website sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, and there is a contact. In contact, you go to the email. It always asks you to be polite, you know, a nice please, a nice thank you, your order number, a little bit of information, and we will come back to you ASAP. Obviously not at night time, but the girls start on customer services at 7 in the morning and they try and get back to you as fast as they can. And I have to be honest, Karen Naylor is our customer services queen and she is red hot.
And Karen has just answered that question actually. So.
There you go. So she is red hot on customer services. She's straight on it.
But she's put that you need to email her.
Yeah, that's right.
So we've now got another version of Nifty or Nifry. Michelle Quinn's asking if I can use them, but they're Nifry, as in Niffry.
Yeah. Well, we've already discussed that. There was a typo. So a little bit of not an argument, a little bit of debate between me and the engraver. Was it me or was it them? So, do you know what? I've just thought, it doesn't affect the product. Let's just take it. So it wasn't worth the debate, really. And I did think it was a bit silly. So I'm going to take full responsibility of my handwriting causing the problem. Shouldn't have caused the problem, but there you go. So we've got this lovely coral colour. Yeah, so customer services, never in the group, the community group, not in any group. No point asking the members, they won't be able to tell you, will they? Just go to the website, there's a contact page there, there's a telephone number there. If you can't wait, give us a call. We're open Mondays to Fridays, 7 till 3 on customer services. Sometimes we do a late, we do till 5. So it depends who's on shift, and they'll do till 5, but we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Okay, and like I say, it's always nice to do a please, it's always nice to do a thank you. It makes our team feel happy about helping you. Sometimes we get some really strange emails, where is my order? Well, we don't know who you are, what your name is, or where you live, and that proves a bit difficult. So I've got a Harmake. I'll show you the colours I'm using.
Yeah,
using Colour Splash colours.
Lots of people send their love in that colour.
Yeah, it's nice. So it's just a bit. So what I've done is use pistachio.
So Claire's saying yes, she's back next week. She's not sure if it's Simon on cameras. Depends if he's allowed out to play. Simon's
definitely said he is out to play. Just asked him. He's definitely up for that, aren't you, Simon?
Yeah.
So as you can see, if you just go to the overhead, Simon. So there's the Colour Splash pistachio, spot on, isn't it, with what's on the packaging? And then we've got the coral. So I've made the coral deeper than what that is, so you can make it less, but I've made it deeper. I really like this this one. This one's the orange, but I've made it lighter, so it's a peach tone. And then we've got the lemon, and I've done that lighter as well, which I will show you in a minute once I've mixed it in.
Yeah, somebody's then thought you were in Timperley next week, Simon.
Well, we've just been having a conversation with Simon. So John said to Simon, go on, John, what did he say to Simon?
I was asking Simon where he'd been on holiday. He's been to the Isle of Man.
Oops.
And he followed it up with the fact it wasn't as interesting as Timperley.
That's not true.
You did.
I did say it again, but it's not
You
true.
did.
I admit I said
So apologies to anyone from the Isle of Man,
it's a very nice place.
because we know what Timperley's like.
I've got to say, it is a very nice place. I've not been before, but it was very nice.
When I said, oh, we'll tell everybody that, he suddenly changed his mind and went, oh, no, it's a very nice place.
It is very nice.
Not a lot to do. Not as much fun as holding hands in Simply, is it, Simon? So, and there's the lemon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're trying to put me off.
Right, so let's bag up some nozzles now, ladies. So, bags. I'm going to put one in the coupler, just to show you. Let's get that coupler, just so you know how it works. Those ladies who want it, and you'll understand why I'm not a big fan of it, but I do understand why some of you will want to use the coupler. The only thing is, you have to buy a few of them, won't you? So this is the big coupler for the mini Nifty Nozzles. Doesn't work for the large nozzles. So you get 2 holders, okay? 2 holders. This one is for the 2D, the 366, the 125, the 1M, and this one is for the minis. So we will put that on there.
Sue Melling is piping along with you, Carol, using
are you?
raspberry, violet and latte.
Ah, was it Sue who did it the other day? A few of you did it the other day. I was well impressed. Right, so that's one in there. When you're using the bag, just
What
cut.
size of bags are you using?
I use 12-inch bags. These are the Sugar and Crumbs bags. Now, we've always been a fan of the Queen of Hearts bags, but they can't get any more. Simply Making, but they get them in stock and then they run out very quickly. So John and I decided to buy our own bags, and then we can keep control of stock then, so it's much easier.
Can you buy those spatulas on the website?
You certainly can. So I'll have to ask Karen. I had put a wish list up tonight, but John, can you just write this down on your pad, please? Add spatulas, the large coupler, and I'll add it to the wish list. So we've got that nozzle. We'll use a couple of nozzles tonight. We'll use this one. See these little triangles here? Bin these. They have a horrible habit of ending up in your buttercream. Get them right out the way, as far away from your buttercream as you can. So have we got 4 different nozzles there? We should have. Yay.
Margie's asking, do we ship the nozzles to the US?
We do ship them to the US. I think Karen can tell you what the shipping is for nozzles only. Because when you send in parcels, it goes on the size of the parcel, the weight of the parcel. And Karen, who is on customer services, is on the line tonight, and she has been doing all the international shippings. So she'll be able to tell you what they are if you want to buy the nozzles. You won't be able to buy anything else. But if you just email the office, customer services, it's info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com. But the best way to is go to the website, go to contact, and we can give you a price there. Right, so see this coupler one, what I will do is I will use that nozzle for that as well. Okay, and then we'll back up a couple of others.
Do we have the thin bags for chocolate yet?
Use these, okay. I'm struggling to find a good supplier for the thin bags. I did say to Karen, why are you pushing people to use the thin bags when these sugar and crumbs ones are equally just as good. And she said, I didn't think about it. And use these for your buttercream and your chocolate. Okay, and when Karen does her next live, she will show you how nice they are. I wouldn't mind, she uses these a lot anyhow. So just use these. The problem is there's that many suppliers who sell them. We used to buy them off the Queen of Hearts, and there's that many suppliers that sell them. I have bought them in the past and they've not been that great, and I just don't particularly want to order a load when I was having a look. Order a load and then we have issues with them, so I'd rather just stick with what we've got, if I'm really honest. And as I say, the Queen of Hearts girls aren't able to get any more at the moment. So I may use all these nozzles, I may not. We'll see how we go. But I'm going to cut bags for them anyhow, so they're ready. So you all seem to like my window box of flowers, which is brilliant. I'm so pleased that you did. And oh, I need another bag for the green. So I'm going to use one of these couples. I can't get any more of these at the moment. I am sorry, I am trying my hardest.
Comment here saying I'm the secretary.
Secretary of what?
I think it must be you telling me to get me pen
out. Well, normally I have to ask Karen to do me a message.
I'll take secretary as a promotion.
Yeah? Promotion from what? Husband? So these couplers are brilliant. We do two types of couplers. There's the Wilton Standard and there's the Wilton Click and Twist. I prefer these, but it doesn't matter, they both work just as good. But at the moment we can't get them, so I know that's a bit useless information there for you. But so I'm going to put my leaf nozzle on there.
When will the rose gold bling be back in stock?
The rose gold bling.
But all those Wonder Dust were back in stock.
Do you mean Wonder Dust? Wonder Dust Rose Gold is in. And do you remember it's our version of Rose Gold? There's lots of different versions. It's the Sugar and Crumbs one, because a Rose Gold is like a pinky gold, and that's what we've done, a pinky gold. So it's not confusing between a gold.
Yes,
Right.
Stacey's asking, can we order the nozzles with other items now for UK postage?
You can.
Yes, you can, because they're in stock now. It's just place the order as you normally would and add whatever else you want to add.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put that green on there.
Oh no, the new bling, like the silver one you showed us.
Oh right, funny enough, I was just having a chat with John just before we went live. So I was just making sure that the supplier, because it's a new product to the supplier that we use, they're actually manufacturing, they've only manufactured the silver and they're working on a gold. So I've just told them tonight that John will be placing an order later to the really, really nice silver, isn't it? Yeah, so I've asked them for a gold and a white, a bling white, a real blingy white I've asked them for. Right, okay then, so let's start piping up, filling up our bags. So we're going to two-tone this one. So two-tone. So when you're two-toning, if Sam just goes over to the top so you can see. So just hold your bag, you don't want more than a handful. Okay, all the way around. You can see in there now, all the way around, doesn't have to be really neat. And then we're just going to get a nice blob of this and put this in the middle. Just pop a little bit more in. I'll go in the middle. Push it down, so you only want a handful, okay? So somebody rang customer services today and said that she thought these were similar to her other Nifty Nozzles and she can only get 7 on a cupcake, and we said, well, you're using the wrong ones then, because I showed you the other day how to get 19 on a cupcake, 12 if you want leaves between the outer ones, or 19 if you really fill it up. going to use frozen cupcakes in a minute. So I haven't got myself one spatula. John, is there any chance you could go to that drawer and get me a few of those out of the middle drawer over there?
What size are those bags?
So these are 12-inch. So I just need John to grab me some of these a minute. I didn't get any. Won't be a moment, ladies. In the middle drawer. Middle drawer. Yep, perfect. Too big. That size. There we go. Yep, perfect. Loads of them, please. Quite a few of those, please. Great asking a man to do something, is it? Who's got an husband at home when you ask him tell them where something is, and it's right in front of them, they can't see it. And you actually have to go to, I remember having to tell John something, so it's under the TV, John, the drawer on the right-hand side in the right-hand corner. Came up, not there. Said it is. No, it's not there. Went up there. What's that? Oh.
Well, you wouldn't have got your left and right.
No, don't start that. So it's exactly the same again. Not something I'm using here. Nice big blob of this coralline. So I was just talking about the demonstration days, how well they're doing, and Simon said, oh, how's his day doing? There's only one ticket left. He's well chuffed. Hi, Si. Hey? Oh, he had a proper little smile on his face. Hey?
There's going to be a lot of disappointed people though, isn't there?
Oh, John said that. He did. He said he was going to come and see Simon.
Well,
I'm only winding you.
Obviously, 30 people.
And I said, no, it's sold out, but we're one place left. So if you want to come and see Simon and Claire Corbett on the 2nd of October, they are in the Sugar and Crumbs warehouse doing their demonstration. I'll tell you what some of the ladies were asking Simon is if you could do a live on how they should take photographs.
Take photographs?
Yeah, of their cakes.
Oh, do you think that's what Simon's demonstration should
No.
be?
No, alive. They're asking.
Oh, alive, yeah.
But I said maybe with a phone because Simon uses a camera, a proper camera, and a lot of people wouldn't want to go to the expense of a camera. So using their iPhone and how to position it.
Yeah, it's all about lighting nowadays, so
Yeah.
it might be difficult to...
That's the photographer side of Simon, you see. So when Simon used to take pictures of all my tea sets with cakes in and stuff like that, he used to come in and do all the proper ones, and I'd go, yeah, this looks all right, doesn't it? Think. Look at me with despair. Quite right, not as good as his, but I was quite happy with them.
Lindsay said, I think she's referring to the demo day. I can't wait. Can I bring my 14-year-old daughter, please? Yes, that's absolutely fine. No problem.
Yeah, let me just tell you about children though in the warehouse. So she's 14, which is fine.
Yeah.
And I've got no problems bringing children of that age. The only thing is I have to get everybody seated who's paid for a ticket before. So she may have to, you know, if I can get her seated with you, I will do. But I may have to. I've got to get everybody else seated first.
Well, we've got a staff room with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I think some people have just.
And to be fair, if she's helpful, we'll have her.
Prefer to go there.
As I say, if she's helpful, we'll have her on duties, brew duties, handing out the drinks. What's that colour? Right, so where's the one with the coupler? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit of white to this.
Oh, that's a harsh comment there.
What?
To be fair, I think they're looking for Claire.
Who said that, Claire? Oh, you get some stick, don't you, Si? And you thought it was only me.
27 before you announced Claire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You've got a cult following, Simon. It's now it's sold out now. So someone's jumped in there and got the last place.
Who got the last ticket then? Go on, tell us. Who's bought the last ticket? So I've just added in a bit of the normal buttercream at the end of my coral there.
Viv, Simon has no idea what he's making.
We asked him before we went live. He said, "Oh, I was going to talk to you about that." So it has to be product related, Simon.
Ask the same question on the evening of the 1st of October. You might stand a chance.
We don't want anything that's on Simon's website.
You'll know before September.
Right, so let's use this one. Has anyone's ever been to Simon's website? It's got a cute bum on there. I went over there many years ago. Is it still on there, that picture, Si?
Yeah.
So I went on there. I said to him years ago, I said, "Oh,
Things
website."
like that.
Hey, our numbers will be dropping.
I said, "Oh, Simon, have you got a website?" He said, "Yeah." So I said, "Oh, give it me." He said, "Oh, no, you might not want to have a look." I went, "Why?" He said, "Oh, a bit of nudity on there." I said, "Right, give us the website address. I'll go over and have a look." He said, "Yeah, but it's me." I went, "Go on, I'll have a look."
Our numbers are
Yeah, that John, cute.
our numbers are disappearing.
We'll give out you the website address after the live.
Yeah.
Not
Is
giving it now.
anybody posting Simon's bum on our
Cute
feed
bum.
will get us banned from Facebook.
The good thing is they can't post images while they're doing a live. Right, okay. So I've got 2 nozzles over that I've not used yet. That one I'm going to use in there. So I may come back and use them
Well,
afterwards. We'll see.
Michelle Quinn didn't buy the last ticket, but she reckons she bought the first.
Very good, that's what we want. So let me just get another piping bag. Just run out, just 1 second. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll use one of these.
Someone says they reckon Simon's bought the last ticket. I think Simon should make a keyboard with 2 fingers.
They're sharp, these lot, aren't they? Right, so I'm going to put yellow in it.
Someone said Ollie the Chalk was showing off his bum the other day.
I saw him.
Ollie the Chalk's always showing off something, isn't he?
What's he been doing?
He's been walking up and down with an apron on, twirling round, and he has a cute bum like you, Si. Turn around, get walking up and down. Hello. Right, let's get this lot out of the way now.
Things he has to do to sell some chocolate.
Hey?
Things he has to do to sell some chocolate.
I must admit, I did make a comment. I thought, not so sure whether everybody was chuffed with the girls started running up and down. Doing that. Right, so here we go. So we've got that over there, and I'm going to swap the couplet over for that one, I think. So we've bagged those up. Let's get some cupcakes out, or shall we do some on a flower nail first? Should we do a couple of flowers on a flower nail first? So I showed you some the other day, didn't I? So let's do a couple of flowers on the flower nail. What have I done with my flower nail? Let me find my flower nail. It was here. Simon, can you see my flower nail there somewhere? I did have it here before. There it is. Brilliant. Great. So some little squares of paper here. So we'll just do the same flowers as I did on Tuesday, but different colour. So different colour. We'll do them double layered this time. Okay, so I'm just going to do them in yellow. I will use the 104 again.
Must have chili. There's no nudity on this website, Tom.
One.
Okay,
Wrong
another
website. Why are you looking, John?
What?
Why are you looking? What's on Simon's website?
What?
Oh, go on. Why? Right, ladies.
That's the one that's got like the
Go on.
commercial stuff on it.
Oh, right, okay.
And the other one's the art.
Right, okay. So what we're going to do now is the same as what we did the other day. We're using the 104. It doesn't matter whether you're using a Gem 104 or a Wilton 104. If you want to make them smaller, you could use a 103, 102, 101. If you want to make them much bigger, use a 125. If you want to have a curve in them, use a 121, 123. We're just going to use the 104. Thick end in, all right. Always remember that the thin end is your petal. So if you hold it in this way, so thick end into the center, thin end out, you'll have a nice thin petal. If you hold it the other way, you'll end up with some sort of cactus type of thing. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we did U's the other day, so we're going to do M's today. Yeah. So we're going to go. Yeah. You see that? And M. Yeah. So.
Someone's looking for the new big sprinkle balls that Karen coloured.
Right. So they're called the
Choco balls, of
Choco balls. So when Karen put them on the other day, I will tell you I mispriced them. I was originally pricing them for 100 grams, not 250 grams. So you will see that the price has changed to the correct amount. So all you ladies who got them for the price you did the other day did very, very well. And if you feel the silence in the kitchen, that's because my husband John spotted the error and asked, how can we afford to sell them at that price? So, but having said...
Carol's sitting on a pillow tonight.
So, right, did you see that M's there? Okay, and then we'll do another little layer there as well, so it's just an M. Okay, so I put my leaf nozzle on there, but I'm just going to put this grass nozzle on. Wrong grass nozzle. Let me get another one out. 1 second. These bigger grass nozzles. Let's get a smaller one. Sorry, just having a little root in my little sets here. Just stand up so I can find it. Okay, you can never see them when you want them. Right, I'm going to have to use another nozzle altogether. So I'll use the, 1 second, I'll use a little star nozzle instead. Let's use a little star nozzle instead. Over the top, all you're going to do is just put some little stars in. Okay, flower number 1. I'm going to pop these in the freezer. It's gone again. Yeah, so I when we brought them in, they were for 100 grams. And I wasn't thinking, I was doing something else, and I did tell Karen to bag them up into 250 gram bags. And then I even wrote the product out, 250 grams. And I just don't know what I was thinking. So you ladies have got a great deal who got those, because you've actually got them less than cost. So, but having said that, look at the positivities. If you bought the Happy Sprinkles extra large balls, they're $8.99 for 90 grams, I think. Yeah, so you're still doing well.
What's the difference between a smooth grass nozzle and a rough one?
One's smooth, one's rough. I'll show you.
Well, lots of positive comments. They're loving that flower.
So remember the other day we did a U.
People with us today.
Great. So the other day we did a U. Great, thank you. The other day we did a U, and now we're doing M's. Oops. Put that on there.
So if you could all let us know where you are, it would be much appreciated. And anybody watching us for the first time, again, let us know.
You able to stop, Simon? Yeah, great. And each time you do an M, you go under it to start your next M. So they don't have to be perfectly neat. You can do one layer. We'll do this one as one layer.
The mini shoe chocolate mould.
I'm struggling to get them. I have to be honest. I've been on to 2 suppliers and nobody has got them. So you see that I've just done different things for the centres. I was going to use the grass nozzle, but it's too big for this coupler. Okay, so that was just one layer instead of 2. So what we'll do is...
So we've got people from all over. We've got Lincolnshire, we've got Northern Ireland.
Fantastic. Oh,
Michelle wants me to say the word flower again.
Go and say it again.
Oh no.
You just said it.
Shower and flower. Is that not? We've got Jacqueline in Limerick in Ireland. Julie Jones in Kent wanting to know when you're coming down south, please. Nikki in Salford. We've got Kent. We've got Egham in Surrey.
We are going to try and get
Molly
down...
from a town in northeast Scotland. Anne from Scotland. Carol from Middlewich. Got Susan from Norfolk. Julie from Dublin. Maria from Liverpool.
Okay. Welcome. And who's new? So what we'll do now is we'll do a much bigger flower now.
Oh, Margie, who asked the question earlier, she's from sunny Florida. It's her first time watching.
Oh, is it?
So hopefully you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, we've got lots of ladies from America who watch the lives. Quite a lot of them do watch them later, though. Watch them later when they get home from work, because it's afternoon where you are, isn't it? Right. Okay. So we'll make this one a bit bigger. So I'm just going to do the U.
Rosa from Texas, so someone else from the US.
So we'll just do a U, which is what we was doing on Monday. And then what I'll do is I'll get one of
we've got Lisa from South Africa, Anne from Northampton, Debbie from Burnley.
Oh, Debbie Hargreaves, would that be?
Yeah.
And
Tracy's watching from Devon on holiday.
Who's that?
Tracy Scrivens.
Oh, hello, Tracy. Yes.
And we've got Sue Mary in Devon.
Yes.
We got Michelle from Sheffield, Carol from Norwich. So apologies if I have missed your name, because the comments are coming through thick and fast. I'm now 90 comments behind. I'll never catch up now. So if you're one of those 90 comments, apologies if I don't mention you.
So just a couple of more of these.
Well, Sue said she's just booked on Simon's demonstration day.
Oh, have you just taken the last ticket, Sue?
Quite possibly.
Who said that? Who was it?
Is that Sue Mary?
No.
Sue?
I don't know. I'm now 98 behind. Sorry, Sue. I've now lost where you are. Oh yes, Sue Sherwood.
Ah, Sue Sherwood, well done.
Oh, we've got Karen from Orkney.
So I'll do another layer here.
Shani from Hastings, East Sussex. So we've got people basically the length and breadth of the UK and also overseas. So
fantastic, that's what we like.
thank you everyone for joining us this evening.
Yeah, and do share the live with your friends as
Rose
well.
is from Texas. It's her first time watching as well.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you for joining us. There we go. Got a nice little flower. That was pretty, doesn't it? Actually, just your little mini nifty nozzle in the centre there. Makes it a lot easier. Right, I think I can get out one more flower.
Adrienne's asking where we're going to ship to Dublin again.
Well, we can ship to Dublin providing it's not edibles. So if you're looking for moulds and stuff like that, we can ship out, but we just can't ship out any edibles. And it's not just us, it's causing massive problems with the whole of the UK since Brexit happened.
So Anne saying I'm not doing too bad, I'm only 90 behind. Well, unfortunately I'm now 117 behind. I just stopped to read your comment.
Right.
You haven't had a lot to do for a while, John.
Actually, I'm rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
And the
Yeah.
thing is,
You need
Simon.
to keep your fingers active.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so we've just done those, okay. And I wish now I'd done those with the Russian piping tips actually. And I might just go over the top of them. Let me just see a minute.
So Donna's having a few wines, so she's from La La Land.
La La Land. Right, I'm going to pop these in the freezer. Do you want to just have a quick look at these? Okay, so they're only quick, these. Normally, if you're in my Buttercream Flowers class, I spend a lot more time doing these. But these are just, I'm just throwing these on, give you a quick idea.
Oh, we've got Natalie from the Czech Republic.
Oh, hello.
I'm not sure we've had anyone from the Czech Republic.
I don't think we have.
Thank you for joining us.
In my Buttercream Flowers class, I sort of show you how to do them properly. Well, the Karen McFarlane way, but these are just really quick. Just to give you a little tiny idea, but they are super, super quick, these. Normally we'd put a few more stamens on and a few little dots on and a few little squigglies on. But these are just going to have to do for now because we are demoing the nifties.
How do you get them off the paper without messing them up?
Well, watch the rest of the live and you're going to see. So these are now got to go in the freezer, and then I'll show you the grass nozzles, and then we're going to get the other cupcakes out. Oh, can you get me a box of cupcakes out then while you're there, Simon?
Oh, the freezer.
Yes, please. So let me find you the nozzle. So this one is the serrated nozzle, and let me find you a smooth grass nozzle a minute. Let me run down now because I used it the other day, so it could still be here. Oh, well. Yeah. No, right here.
I'm not sure what's going on with these comments. All of a sudden I'm caught up.
Right, okay. So, yeah, that's great. Super. So I'll get Simon to go to the overhead so you can see these here. And then I'm going to start nifty nozzling. Hey? But when he thought to get that in the freezer. So I'm just going to move all this buttercream out of the way.
Right, okay, what am I doing?
Right. I'm showing the difference between a smooth and a serrated grass nozzle. So can you see there, this is a smooth top, and that will just give you like strands, so it's perfect for grass. And then this one, you might be able to see, it's got little jagged edges on, and therefore it makes the grass jaggy. So you can use it for hair, you can use it for grass, you can use it as sort of like bits of stuff on your, filling in on your cupcakes, little fillers to be fair. That's what I generally use them for. Yeah. Right. So I'm using Sweet Success cakes. We do make our own, but I bought a load of cupcakes a few weeks ago, more than a few weeks ago, and I bought far too many. So we cut the freezer full of cupcakes, and I bought them thinking of the first demonstration day, plus I had a class, a cupcake bouquet class, so I bought plenty in, and then I need to use them all up. So we're going to decorate 12 cupcakes. I'm not sure if I'll have enough with 12 for the bucket, but we'll see. Might have to spread them out a bit. I'm alright, thank you.
Yes, please.
But the good thing is we've got 4 cupcakes left if we need them. And I decided we don't fix that chunky. That's my drink over there.
So, what's up now, John? You've gone quiet.
Yeah. There we go, thank you. So John went and got me being really naughty. It's not good, this, is it? He said to me, I really fancy an ice cream, and I said, oh, go on and get me an ice cream and a milkshake. So really sorry. So Sam, you better go see your bread. We'll have a quick drink of this. Be great.
See you drinking it from overhead. You going to do something with your fingers?
Cupcakes, 12 of those. And then we're going to get our buttercream out. And I am just going to add a little bit more to the screen. There we go. Just mix this in, because you need a crumb for your cakes. So there's nothing wrong decorating frozen cupcakes. They're actually far nicer. That's my top tip. If you are freezing cupcakes, I would suggest you freeze them in foil cases. Don't underfill your cases, don't overfill. Okay. And they will freeze beautifully. Always put them in a cupcake box and then shrink wrap. And then when we buttercream these as well, you can put them back in the freezer. And save them then for whenever you need to save them.
So when the flavour shots come in, how much will they be, please?
You have to wait. Wait. They should be launched on the 3rd of September. Fingers crossed. They are due to arrive with us, the packaging. Well, the packaging is due to be dispatched on the 27th of August. It's a bank holiday Monday. And then we will be back in work on the 30th, is it? Or the 31st?
31st.
And then we will be filling them like crazy. There's 2 types of shots. There's sugar and crumbs icing sugar flavour shots, and then there's whipping it up shots. The thing for them is the ladies are all looking for flavour shots, those who are doing chocolate, so that you can flavour your own chocolate. The whipping it up shots we're doing as well for those ladies abroad. So both products are for abroad, really. That's what we've designed them for, because so many people want our flavoured icing sugars in other countries, and the weight is just costing a fortune. It's actually costing, the shipping fee is actually more than the bag of icing sugar. So we've tried to think of something, and to be fair, we thought of this idea 3 years ago. We had all the designs made 3 years ago. It's taken me 3 years to convince John. So ladies, I do hope you buy them, because you know whose bum's going to get kicked if they don't sell. Karen's. Right, okay, mini nifty nozzles. So like with all the nozzles, all right, you must sit them onto your cupcake. I generally always use the large ones. We do like the mini ones. They're great little, they're great if you want to put all little minis all over your cupcake, if you want to have a few, or if you want to use them as fillers. But anyhow, so what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the cupcakes. If you can see from that oh, wait a minute. Can you see from that camera over there, Simon? Great. So onto the cupcake, okay, do not dangle. And then watch my fingers onto the cupcake. Squeeze up, relax. When you relax, you let go of your fingers. And I overdo that relaxing bit there, just so you can see. Squeeze up, relax. 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 Now when you use the big nozzles, Simon goes to the overhead there. When you use the big nozzles, that 7 fills the whole cupcake, yeah? But because we're using the minis, we've now got 7, so 8, 9, 10.
So Julie's
11,
just asking, can the flavour shots be pre-ordered?
12, no. 13.
We haven't actually thought of that, have we?
No, we haven't. So we've got 13 here. Overhead, Simon. So we've got 13 flowers on the cupcake. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we've now got 19 flowers on the cupcake. Okay, so you don't have to have that many on, but I just wanted to show you with the minis how many you can actually get on. Okay, so John and Simon's having a conversation, so if you can hear them chatting in the background, they are chatting in the background. So what's the problem?
No, my picture has lost its sharpness.
All right, don't be blaming us, John.
Well, Simon's obviously not taking the blame, he's just went, it's Facebook.
Facebook. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop some little leaves in, okay? So, I need to change my nozzle to the leaf tip. I was using that there before. I was thinking it looked a bit strange there. So, Simon, can you go over the head, please?
Yeah, it could be good.
Simon?
Yes,
There we go.
Carol, what would you like?
So they can see.
I'm trying to keep
The boss happy.
the quality up.
Just little leaves randomly in the middle there, in between each flower. Every other one will be do, and then just go in between them ones.
So Alison's just asking how much flavoured icing sugar does one bag of flavour shots make. The flavour shots is 50 grams, and it is then mixed with 450 grams of plain icing. So basically, you get back to one 500-gram pouch.
Yeah, but to be fair, what I have also said is you can throw it in with a 500-gram, so you're not saving 50 grams. You can just throw it in with a 500-gram bag. It doesn't really matter. It'd be fine. So there's our first cupcake. Okay, so let's get over there. We're going to do 2 of these, so let's get 2 of these out of the way. Let's do the next one. Just hope I've got enough buttercream. So we'll go 1, 2. So then when you get to the end of the bag, you might have to use the injection method. Alright, so the injection method then, you onto the cupcake. I'm going to go in between. Ooh, fingers crossed, girls, fingers crossed. I have enough for this colour to get me around. Yay, did it. And you've got your leaves. We can talk about leaves afterwards, because we don't want any droopers, do we, girls? We want a squeeze, stop, pull. And I'll show you how to do those in a minute. Yeah, so that's your second cupcake. Right, let's show you how to do a squeeze, stop, pull. So I'll just spread a little bit of buttercream on here.
So
Right.
can they see the bottom of that last nozzle you had?
Yeah, I'm going to show you now.
Please.
So this is called a leaf tip, and this is the 352, okay? And we also do a big leaf tip as well. I generally use both of them, but for this one you only need a little 352. The bigger one I like to use on bigger cupcakes, so it's just got a V in the middle there. Yeah. So you don't hold it that way, you must turn it so it's facing that way. And I will turn it to that camera so you can see. Simon?
Yeah.
To that camera so you can see.
Oh, you want to see it? I thought you were showing the top view.
No, so you can see there. Can you see that, V? I don't know when you can see it there. You can see my McDonald's
It
drink.
was better over the top though.
Yeah.
Teresa's got a problem with it, that she reckons the heat of her hand melts the buttercream.
It does, but sometimes it's just nice to have an ice pack there with a cloth over it. Just pop your hands on it now and again, and also rest your bag on it. All right, so go for, you know, instead of keep holding the bag. A lot of you just grip them really hard, really warm it up. So just pop it on top of the ice pack, cool it down, and just twirl it around. So I've just put a little bit of buttercream on here. So I just want you to see. So what you do is you have your beak, you just tilt it up a little bit, and then you do a squeeze, stop, pull.
Was the big leaf tip the one you used for the one set?
Pull. Yeah. Squeeze, stop, pull. You got little leaves there. So then if you want to go bigger, you go squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull.
Mandy, no, we don't have any nozzles smaller than these ones. These are the smallest ones.
Yeah. Okay, then you go squeeze, 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 stop, pull. Squeeze, 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 stop, pull. Squeeze, 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 stop, pull. And if you want to go really big, you go squeeze, stop, pull. Yeah? So we don't want any ones like this, because they fall out and become droopers. I've not managed to do a drooper though. I'll do that way because that's quite an interesting shape. Yeah. There you go. So that's our leaf nozzle. All right. So hopefully you're happy with that. You come over for a closer look there, John. Right, our next nozzle. So we're going to go into the top of the cake there. Squeeze, stop, pull, relax. So squeeze, stop, pull. Sorry. Squeeze up, relax. So squeeze up, relax. Squeeze up, relax. Just let your fingers go. Because I'm so used to doing it now, I just relax my fingers. But for you guys, when you're first doing this, actually open up your fingers. Okay, just so that you know that you're actually opening them up. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax, about 1 centimetre. These look pretty, don't they? That's all you do. Yep, we'll fill them in. And when you relax, okay, don't hold your nozzle on top. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. Yeah, so what a lot of the ladies will do is, so if you just go over here, Simon, so they go onto the cake, then they squeeze up, relax, and they actually leave it attached there, and then they can't get it off. So sometimes they pull it off and it sort of pulls it together. So you've got to go on, squeeze up, relax, and come off with it. Squeeze up, relax. So squeeze up, relax. As soon as you do that, relax, come away. All right. Don't pull and then relax. You've got to squeeze up, relax, and as you relax, you come away. All right. The easiest way I can show you. So we'll put the leaves in.
They reckon you're going for a midnight finish tonight.
I'm going for what? A midnight finish. Why? What time is it now?
Well, that's 9.
I've got to move on. It's because I like to show you as much as I can.
Mandy was talking about a smaller set. She meant, is there a smaller set in terms of number of nozzles?
No, we're just doing this one. We used to do a 9 set, but then people wanted other designs in there as well. So we're not going to do that one again now. We're just going to sell them these as this set. And then I'm going to add some more little mini ones as well. I'm actually speaking to the company to see if there's a way we can actually get them made smaller. But I think that's going to make it really expensive because I'm actually going to have some whole new molds made. So, but you know, you never know what could happen next year. So just thinking of this, John, do you want to leave comments to Simon because Flex has just turned up, and do you want to nip in and give Lincoln his tablet? So Lincoln is our dog. So all the newbies who's watching, you might wonder who Lincoln is. He is our very old dog and he has to have a tablet at 9 o'clock and we're 15 minutes late. And I'd rather he had it now because he gets very stressed. And Flex is the man who looks after our fish. So yeah, it's a bit of a late time for him to come, but he always comes late, so he'll be in sorting the fish tank out. So what I'm going to do here now, onto the cake, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax. And then I'm going to start with this one. Squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax. And we'll put this one in here. And I'm going to leave that gap there. Okay, we're going to come to that afterwards. So we'll come to this afterwards, don't worry. I'm doing half a cupcake. So always crumb coat your cakes, okay? Go right over the cake, right up to the foil case. What you can do then, just run your fingers up them. Take off the excess. Right, so let's use this little nozzle, and let's just use this little nozzle now. So I'm just going to squirt that in there a minute. Right, okay. So I'm just going to exactly the same, squeeze up, relax. If you're a bit too short, go back on top. Okay, I'm just going to leave that one like that for now. Coca cake.
So Julie Jones is asking, what am I doing wrong? The cases always pull away.
Okay, so
Foil cases, I think
your
she's
foil
saying.
cases, you usually find that when cases pull away, you've either overfilled your cakes and then you push your sponges over the top. That's what was happening with our paper cases the other day. You've either underbaked your cake or you've not actually filled the cases up enough. Okay. Whenever I bake, I always prefer to use foils all the time. So just onto here. I love lovely light baked cupcakes, and I used to have a terrible problem with peelers, and then my daughter Laura said, "Mum, you're not baking them long enough." Right, so where's that nozzle there? So I want to get on a grass nozzle, but I'll just do another. Just let me do another piping bag a minute. Get another piping bag. Use this smooth one. Scissors. Yeah, I like to bake on a low heat as well, but sometimes when you bake on a low heat, you do take them out too soon, and that will cause peeling. The other thing as well, I always put my cake tin, so when I take my cake tin out, I always put it on a cooling rack. Now, if you haven't got a cooling rack, you do have an oven tray in your oven. Turn it upside down so it lifts up, okay, or what's in your grill pan, and sit your tray on top of there. Just leave it on top of there with the cakes in. because what a lot of people do is they take them out of the oven, and while they're hot they get them and they just quickly drop them like that, and when you drop them like that the puff of steam puffs and that helps to open them up. So just let them relax, sit them in the tin, leave them, okay? Never cover them with a tea towel or anything like that, because you keep in steam and that makes them open as well. That was something I was always good at doing, because I didn't want anything to touch them or anything. I would put I would cover them with a tea towel. So I'm just going to...
So Kit Curran is asking, can you show us which nozzle do what, please? I'm sorry for being a pain.
Well, I was. So I thought that's what I'd done. I'd shown you which ones did what.
If
So
you show us the pattern.
okay, so let's have a look at this pattern here. Okay, use your nozzles. Okay, so this one creates this effect. So can you see that well enough there?
Yeah.
Yeah? See the detail of that? And then we've used the same nozzle but with green inside. Yeah, can you see that one? And then this nozzle, you see this one?
Yeah, that looks good.
That's this one here, those three there. And then I am now using, we don't have any names these, I'm now using this nozzle to create these. Yeah? I don't know if you can see the detail so well. When Simon takes photographs, or India takes photographs in the morning, you obviously see the detail. And then I'm using the grass nozzle just for the inside. I'm just filling up the inside. I'm just using the grass nozzle for that one. Oops. Okay, so I'll get those on the tray. Oh, I've not put no leaves on. Oh, crikey, half a job. I didn't put any leaves on. We have to have leaves on, girls, don't we?
So will you be doing mini nozzles classes?
Would you like me to?
Somebody's asked for them. Who's asked for them? Somebody just asked for them. I'm trying to do 3 jobs here, so it's difficult.
No way,
Don't let me
Simon.
2
You trying to do
fingers.
3 jobs with 2 fingers? Crikey.
3's a power. Can I ask when you're doing the mini classes? Those new mini classes.
I can do some mini classes, but to be fair, you get a free session here, aren't you? So if you'd like to pay me, I'm more than happy to.
Geraldine Allen wants to bring a big trolley to the demo day.
I believe you're keeping everyone a mystery about where you're staying, Geraldine. So I've been asked today, where's Geraldine staying? So I don't know. I did offer a Lincoln's bed. So, wonder why they're all interested in where you're staying. I think because they know there'll be a riot going on. There we go. So that one in the middle is just a grass nozzle. Just put that on there. Oh, it's a daisy. When you put them in your holder there, make sure you don't smudge them over. Right. Cover your cupcakes again. So I've just got to do another 2 of those like that, to be fair.
Geraldine has booked a hotel in Temperley.
Oh, have you too?
I don't think so.
She needs to know where to go walking and snogging in Simply, doesn't she? So you'll have to tell her all the best places. And all the newbies now will be wondering what the hell's going on in Simply, where you need to go holding hands and snogging. So let me
I
just...
think the class that we talked about was the one-off class. Have you talked about the one-off class? £20?
Oh no, that's my cupcake bouquet class. That's not these, that's the Cupcake Bouquet class.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm just catching up on nozzles here because I meant to be doing 2 cupcakes of each and I forgot to do these ones. So. Yeah, I'm doing a cupcake bouquet class. It's on a Wednesday night. I forgot what the date is. It is actually on the website, and it's it's going to be a 12 cupcake bouquet. So any of you ladies who want to learn, it's a proper bouquet, you know, not a box bouquet. Proper bouquet. We'll be using the minis in that as well. Okay, that one's there. And then I need to have a duplicate of this one here. Don't worry girls, we'll be fine for time. Crumb in my mix. Let's look at this one on. Oh, not that one. Oh, I'm going to run out of buttercream again. Oh, here we go. Let's get this in here. So are you enjoying the live, ladies? Who's excited about using their nozzles? So it's been nice to see everybody posting so far. Are you jealous about the ones who've started posting already? Right, so we've got a bit of air in here, so we might have a little pop in a minute. So here we go, we've got to go around here. So again, onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. So just relax your fingers when I say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, got a bigger gap there, squash those 2 together. Got a bit messy with that one there. Shouldn't really talk and decorate me, I don't think. Are we all organised, John?
We are.
And how's Lincoln?
He's absolutely fine.
Lincoln's worried us. He's had us on alert now twice. Well, he's had us on alert for a few times. This morning we thought that, well, it was very upsetting this morning. And we thought this was the day that came. We had a long chat with my son. He must have overheard us because my son rang us and said, yeah, we're going to have to take him to the vets. And I'm crying and everything. And then the little rascal freaking only gets up and walks all right and wags his tail. Been like it happy old as Larry all day. So that's what happens when he's here wigging a conversation, isn't it? There we go. We've got 4 more cupcakes to do. Then we're going to pop these in the fridge and we're going to get our bucket ready to put our cupcakes on. So anybody who doesn't know us, we have John and I have always had a house full of dogs. Always. I've grown up with dogs all my life. I don't seem to stop at 1. I seem to always have 2, 3, 4, 5 till eventually we had 7. We're down to 4. And Lincoln is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. For him to survive to the age of 13 is pretty amazing. So he's 13 in a month. I'm not sure how long he's going to go, God bless him. But you never know. I'll use some of this green on here.
Are those nozzles the same ones that we were selling last year?
Right, so the ones that I sell at the cake shows, so if you go to the cake shows, I sell nozzles there, and they are these, but they were sets of 9. So last year I sold some nozzles off really cheap, and the reason I sold them off cheap is that there are nozzles, there are designs, and 2 or 3 cake companies in the UK were selling copies of them. So when I took out legal action against them, they paid me back in nozzles, and I just resold them back onto you guys. I did tell you all at the time. Sold them back onto you guys just to recoup our legal fees. And then we managed to acquire 50 sets of these after waiting all year of the Nifty Nozzles, and we only got 50 sets, and then we've had an order for 1,000 sets forever, and now they've arrived. So but whichever small ones you've got are ours anyhow. There are designs, there are registered designs, not just our designs, but actually our registered designs. Right, okay, so I'm just going to do a few more little ones here.
I don't know what's been going on, but I've only been going 5 minutes, and the conversation seems to have descended south already.
Has it? I don't know why. Why? What's happened?
Oh, I don't know, there's all sorts of references.
Is there? I don't know what they're on about. Okay, what else have we got here? So we will what are you lot all referring to then? Sorry, am I in the middle there for you, Simon?
You okay there? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we said anything particularly bad, did we, John? Simon?
No, it's just them lot.
Just them lot. Yeah.
Okay, Karen said, how do you cope with all the hair? She's got 2 dogs and they're doing her head in.
I must admit, we are on top of it. Oh, look at that. I just frigging knocked it. That's the worst thing, that. You just do it. It's really pretty, and then you knock it. So what you do is, there's 2 ways you can resolve the issue. Go over the top. Okay, can you see that there? So just go over the top and re-squeeze. That's the best way to do it. Okay, let's get on here. And our Basil, who's actually the eldest dog, he must have thought, well, I'm not ready for the Rainbow Bridge yet. And started eating like mad and put on weight. Well, chuffed with him, aren't we?
Yes.
He was losing weight.
Yes, Donna, I do mean that lovely lot.
Show some leaves. So they're quite bright colours, these. I normally like to go a bit more pastel really, but we have a problem with the camera if we go too light. So I know it was driving India mad the other day because I had white, and Simon hates me using white. So we have to go nice and bold. Put a couple of leaves there. That's that one. Let's get that over there. go. And we're nearly ready for getting our sort of squash one there. So I'm going to get him off actually, because he's bothering me. So I'll just get him off. And I think he was. Actually, we'll put this green one on here. So yes, you're quite right, I've left a gap there, don't worry about it, it's deliberate. And these are deliberate as well, so let's just get a few of these on here. Squeezing. Now if you get holes in the centre there, it's because I didn't contact the bottom of the cake, and I've done it on this one here. Can you see how the stamens are missing there? Look, can you see? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go back onto the top of that one. I'm going back on then. No, it's not back on. It's too high up. I'm just going to get my little mini palette knife. I'm going to scrape him out. I've caught that one as well, don't worry. No, that's just it. And then we're going to go on, squeeze. I'm going to go on, just took that in there, I was going to squeeze. There we go. Put some leaves on. Yeah, if you want me to do a mini Nifty Nozzles class, I'm more than happy to. And we'll include all berries and all other sorts of embellishments in that class as well. So if that's something you really would like, so like this is a quick way of just doing things. But we'll put all little stamens in and do lots of different types of leaves as well. But I just need to get I've got 2 bouquet classes going on. I've got my final one for my big bouquet class, which will have 14 classes in. And that's a £60 session. And then I'm going to start doing little bouquet classes of bouquets of 12s or 14s. I can't remember which date it is, so yes, we have got a gap here, but they're on the website anyhow. Okay, right, so Simon, do you want to get out my flowers for me, please? So let's get out the flowers. So these ones with the gap on here, thank you very much. Just put those there, because that is really cold. So let's just move that to there. Right, so we've got 4 cupcakes here. So let's just do a nice big splodge there, and a nice big splodge there. And then we're going to get this cup one on. So the lady who asked before, so these have been in the freezer now. Okay, so we're going to get...
Are we getting any Smart Flex in?
I've just put some in stock just before we went live.
Especially the flour paste one?
The flour paste, they haven't had any in stock for ages. The supplier hasn't had any. So I don't know what's going on there. But Smart Flex, I've just put in what we've been able to get so far. The problem is it doesn't come from the UK. That's the problem. So like I say, we're having trouble getting edibles in from elsewhere, as they're having trouble getting edibles from the UK. So put that on there. So let me just get my green leaf. Okay, I'm going to do a nice big leaf there. Do you like this one? I'm going to put some more green in here actually. There you go. Yeah, what do you think of that one? It's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of positive comments.
So because this is out of the freezer, we can press that hard on there. That's great. So let me just fill up with some green in this bag. Let me just, we've got enough green. Right, let me just use this then. And then we've got these nozzles here. These flowers, sorry. what I'm going to do with this one, I'll just stick that one on there. And then we'll just press that down.
Yellow flowers look gorgeous.
There we go, yeah?
When they defrost, will they flop?
No. They won't. Right. Let's get this one on here. So we'll do a nice big splodge there.
How long can you freeze the flowers for?
Oh, 3 months.
Could you just move that candle, please, Karen?
Oh.
The one that's right in.
I wonder where it was then. Yeah, it's over there, isn't it? So we're just going to put this one over here. So it does mean we're hiding a couple of flowers, but we're going to lift it so you can just see it peeping out there. They can't believe it, John, that we're having a late one tonight and you're on comments and I'm going to be running late.
We're not late, are we?
We're not too late now.
We've got 15 minutes left.
Yeah,
What you've got to do is stick them in a bucket, haven't you?
absolutely. That's pretty, isn't it? Can I look at that one? Yeah. And we've used the centre of the Nifty Nozzle there. Right, and then this one, let's do some splodges there, do a splodge there, splodge. The leaves on. This is called the injection method for leaves. All the ladies who've been in my classes, and lots of you when I've showed you lives, that when you run into the bottom of your buttercream bag, you just need to do. It's called the injection method. So how are you liking it so far? So like when you see these, you can see the flowers, look. And you got these nice big ones on top. So you see how these now become little mini infill flowers, don't they? Yeah. Ooh. Right, okay. So I'm going to put those back in the freezer just in case we need them. So Simon, if I pass you those for the freezer, and have you got fridge space for these? I'll just show them these first. So ladies, what do you think? You like them? Yeah? Really bright. So Simon's going to take those away now and put those in the fridge. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a little bit of a clean up. Let's get rid of all this lot. You like them, John? Yeah?
Yeah, lots and lots of positive comments. Well done.
Pretty good. That's flex just going now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, so a bucket, not bouquet, a bucket full of cupcakes. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. From Home Base we picked this up from, and then you need a polystyrene, little polystyrene ball. Okay, I'll put the link on to Amazon for these. So if you go to the actual page that you're on here, pinned to the top is our Amazon shop. What in the group in announcement is our Amazon shop as well, and I'll give you the link for these. I think they come in twos actually, so you can stick them together so you've got one big one, and then that fits in there. Now personally, in this bucket, put some weight in, okay? So just so it doesn't fall over. It's quite, to be fair, it's quite secure, but you know, maybe put a bag of rice in the bottom or something, or a bag of beans, or a bag of bird seed. Yeah, right. So first of all, we are going to cover with tissue paper. So we'll get our tissue paper. Right. If you don't mind, I'm just going to have a quick drink of my very warm milkshake. I won't let you watch me drink it, sorry. So, pretty yucky now. Ready, Simon? Why don't you remind them of our Halloween?
I was just going to do that.
And she's super impressed. Now, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right, so thank you for that. I'm going to use a piece of green tissue paper. Get that out of the way. Now, don't worry if you get any bits on it. So just.
So I just explained that little video again. That little video was our Halloween ghost, which will be forming part of our Halloween series of videos starting in the beginning of September. So if you pop over to our Facebook community page, which is Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake Community, there is a post where you can add your suggested name for our ghost, and we will be choosing our 4 favourites tomorrow and running a poll over the weekend so people can vote. And then the winning name will be announced next week.
Yeah, that's about right. Right, I'm going to cut these in half. Yeah, so if you get that, what John said there. And then what other competition, what other thing have we got going on, John? For the nozzles, isn't there? So anybody who's bought the nozzles, just let me get the scissors for these. If you post the picture of your nozzles and my scruffy autograph in the post, in a month's time, when we know everybody's got theirs in Australia, because it's worldwide comp, we'll do a draw for a few of you to win another set, because you're all going to want 2 sets. Okay, so I've just cut 2 sheets of this. I'll just randomly put it in here. Just going to turn that round again. So how's the lady who's working with me tonight? How's she doing tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
You've been busy. Have you managed to keep up?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure she was actually doing it.
Oh, I thought she was doing it with her. No, she might not be doing the same, but she's working, isn't she?
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to put our ball in. Push it in nice and tight. He's just gone in a bit lopsided there, so let me just have a little fight with him a minute. In fact, you've got more tissue paper one side than the other. Right. So we have an Amazon page, and anything that I don't sell, that I buy off Amazon, I put all the links there for you to get them. So we do get a bit of commission. It's creepy. So don't worry, you're not making us rich by it, but it's nice to know that you've used someone that we've bought stuff off, not had any issues with. Right,
I'm not sure where all this has come from, Simon. They're now suggesting that the ghost should be called Simon. or Simonella.
Simonella. Oh, I got that, yeah.
And someone has put
Yeah,
up,
for a
the
minute,
ghost
that.
should be called Two Fingers.
They're so bad, aren't they?
Hasn't got any fingers. A little reminder of Elaine not to forget the birthdays that we haven't sung yet.
Oh yes, should we do that
And
now? Is there only one birthday?
I didn't pick up anybody.
Yes, I think there's only one birthday, wasn't there?
Oh, it's Sue who's doing. She says she's doing fine. She'll put on pictures on later.
Fantastic. So can we remember the name of the birthday? You wrote it down. You wrote it down.
I thought I was expecting more comments to come in.
You didn't write one down.
No.
Whose birthday is it?
I've got to look back now. I've got to look back to all the comments.
No, you haven't. Whose birthday is it? It's tomorrow, isn't it? It's not today.
Yeah,
It is Karen Mikolev.
That's it, yeah. So Karen. Right, okay, are we ready? The three of you and you. It's punishment, you. Don't be showing me your two fingers, John. Right, are we ready? On the count of three, ladies. Nice and loud on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you. Yoo-hoo! Oh, look at that. You got John singing there.
Well done, John.
Well, I created sound. I wouldn't call it singing.
Right, Simon, do you want to get out my cakes?
Oh, now we've got one more.
Oh, who? Who've we got?
Is it not popped up on your screen? Sue Cook.
Sue Cook. Right, you ready,
Her
John?
birthday tomorrow.
Oh, right. Anybody else's? And we've still got 10 minutes to go. I mean, before I have to finish. Now, they thought it was going to be a late one tonight because I was behind. Right, you ready? Count of three, John. Everybody, Sue Cook. So, Sue. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sue. Happy birthday to you. Woohoo! Right, get me cakes out, Simon. So what do you think of this bucket of cakes? Nice, this, isn't it? So, you don't have to have this much tissue.
Cakes
My cakes, yeah. You don't have to have this much tissue around, but you don't have to have any tissue around if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. Right. Thank you very much. So, before I was actually pushing the cupcakes, I was pushing the tissue in between the cupcakes. But I think on this one, what we will do is, so we will get cocktail sticks. So sorry, I don't know which way to have these here so we can get both on the camera. So we're going to start on the top. I may not have enough cupcakes, so we'll have to improvise and fill some gaps in. Yeah. So just push these down. Push our cupcake in.
Oh, Brenda saying her dear late dad would have been 100 today.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Right. Well done. So then we're going to go here now. So I'm going to go down the side.
That looks like a watermelon in the bucket.
It does. Two sticks, push them down. Yep.
Andrew said you were going to put green paper on the cupcake.
I was, and I forgot. I know. I was going to, and I've completely forgotten. I have to take them off now, aren't I? Friggin' hell, Carol. Thanks, Andrea.
Teeth on edge time. Believe me, Julie, it's worse here.
Put in.
Is that a good grade tissue paper?
She means food grade tissue paper.
Oh, sorry, she does. She
So it's called acid free. This actually is acid free tissue paper, but I would never worry if it isn't, to be fair. I know people say it, but you're not actually eating it, are you? So it's just slightly touching your cupcake piece. And the thing is, what you need to know is if the tissue gets wet, it's a problem. While it's dry, it's not a problem. Okay? So don't worry about that. I think there's more things to worry about than a bit of tissue paper. So let me just push it on there. So if you can, I put these back in the fridge, but if you can, pop them back in the freezer, your cakes, just to make them a bit firmer. Right, we'll put more tissue in a minute. So we're going to do those there. Yes, if the tissue paper gets rained on, some of it a dye can run off it and go onto the food. But your cupcakes are in foils, and I think it highly unlikely you're going to rain on your cupcakes, aren't you? Yeah. So don't leave your sticks out too far because you don't want your cakes falling off. What do you think of it so far?
Why don't you put the tissue paper on the toothpick first and then add your cupcake?
Why do I have to?
It's just a suggestion from someone.
Yeah, because it's just as easy. It doesn't make any difference which way you do it. So if you can, because we're doing this live, I would have liked to have left these cakes to have been in the fridge a little bit longer. So I'm going to put in another fork there. I'm just going to stand that up that way there. All right. So, and you can put, if you wanted to, 2 pieces of tissue on. I really should make cupcakes before we go live so that they're nice and firm, because these are quite soft now. Alright. And you see what's happening here now. So what I'm just going to do is, Simon, can you just put those in the freezer for me for a minute? Just let me get this one back in the freezer because I need them to firm up. So ladies, what I'll do is I'm just going to give them a couple of minutes in the freezer because they're quite soft and I really need them to firm up. Alright, but what I'll do is in the meantime, while they're doing, if you just put some in the freezer, we just give them at least 5 minutes in there and I'll take them out one at a time. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of tissue in here. And you'll see what I'm going to do in a minute. Let's pop these in there. Just twirl a little bit of tissue around. And you can see that on the overhead. Just go to the overhead there. You don't see that. Just so you can push in a little bit more tissue. So just push your cocktail stick through. Okay. And then just screw it and wrap it round. Just twist it. Sorry, I was off camera there. Let's just go over on here. Push that in there. Yeah, so if you can, that's the thing when you go live, because I haven't made one I prepared earlier and decorated them because I never get any time. You go live and then not everything's ready. So just got to wait a little bit while they firm up in the freezer. It won't take long. So we'll just push one in there. How are you liking it so far? You liking it?
Lots of positive comments.
Just twist it round. So don't just twist it there. Put that one in there. So this afterwards, I will put the whole lot of this back in the fridge. So I'll give myself a bit of time by making these, putting these in. And we'll do some around here. So who's bought their Nifty Nozzles? Who's really looking forward to using them? What are we going to see? We're going to see lots of things on the cake community group. If you're new to watching us, you might want to join our cake group, which is called, it's on Facebook, and it's called Sugar and Crumbs, all about cake community. It's a great group. We just need to remember it is about sugar and crumbs though. We don't like you advertising anything else on there. So it's not about advertising other sellers. It's just about talking about cake, recipes and things on the live. I'm just going to make a few of these, just fill in. And I'll just get a few in here as well. On the bottom of here, start filling these in. Just where my cakes freeze up in the freezer a little bit. So next week I'm going to make you a cup and saucer. Now if you go to Home Bargains, if you want to get ahead of the game, they've got these big giant cups and saucers. I'm going to ask you not to make one before I do it myself because I've given you the idea. And it was Karen Griffiths actually, she was in Home Bargains for me picking some up and she saw the cups and saucers and she said, Carol, got a great idea for you. I love the way what Karen says that. Got a great idea for you, Carol. So she buys it and I've got to make it. But they've got giant cups and saucers in there, planters they are. They're about £5. They've been reduced from a tenner or something. So if you want to go and grab one, ready for next Tuesday, that's what we're making. To make a few of these, so it's better I get them done now. Don't worry about the stick, as you can cover the stick up. Do remember, if you give this away and they've got children or anything like that, do remember to tell them that there is cocktail sticks in here. I'll have to sit down my back one. Let's just do a few more. Oh, it's all worth it. It's all a bit fiddly, but it's all worth it. I wouldn't bother wasting your time putting sellotape on them. Just twist them around like this. I'll do a few here as well. Bottom. So John, has everybody left us or are they still with us, love?
No, we're all
Just
still
you
with
not-
us.
You're just not talking to us. If you rip your tissue, don't worry. So I'll just start filling in the bottom here, around the bottom, because we've only got enough cupcakes to go. Not everywhere. So we'll just stick a few here. And then as you go in deep here, don't go out like that. Start standing up like that way, okay? Great little fillers this way, and then this way you've only needed to make 12 cupcakes, haven't you? I wouldn't put too many cupcakes in anyhow, because the weight will be leaning on the other ones, and you don't want them. You don't want the cakes leaning on the others and then them pushing them off. So fill it up with tissue paper. So 12 cupcakes is more than enough. So did we get any response back? Who's excited about using their minis? Or has John lost the will to live now and decided he's not speaking to us anymore, John? Man of few words is our John. Hey?
You know, lots of people said they're still waiting on the delivery.
Yeah, well, I've dispatched. Well, I've spent 3 days dispatching. I've actually picked and packed everyone. Karen's helped me with a few of them. Karen's been doing the lives at night time, so she's been coming in later. I've been in work early, and then Karen's come on for the lives later on. So I've probably done 80% of them. Karen's done about 20% of them.
I think it's B&M that you're looking for the top and saucer.
Yeah, B&M, that's
Not
it.
Home Bargain.
Sorry, B&M. Who corrected us?
Karen Naylor.
Karen Naylor. Well done, Karen, because she got one. Have you got one, Karen? Did you get one? So different greens is always nice as well. And put some other colours in if you wanted to. Just gives it different shades, so don't worry about using all the same colour green. Don't worry if they open up. That'll be fine. So I've got a few other little bits of things that I want to stick in. So anybody who's wondering, who's just joined the live, I don't know if there's people still just joining, because people join at all different times.
We've got Felicity's just saying good morning from Sydney.
Oh, but yeah, Sydney. Hello. Is Wayne on tonight, by the way? Has anybody spotted Wayne?
No, we've not spotted Wayne.
Yeah, he doesn't normally, he's normally can't do the whole nighttime lives. So we're filling these up with
Will we
greenery.
receive a dispatch notification when our pre-ordered nozzles are on their way?
Karen will be able to tell you that question. Karen?
You should receive a notification from the courier once they have been scanned in at their depot in Warrington.
Yeah, that's what happens, doesn't it? Because what happened was lots of ladies pre-ordered, so when we downloaded them, the ladies got a notification then, and they were a bit confused then because they knew that they pre-ordered. Some of them were thinking that they were getting them straight away. Right, so I've just got a few to fill in around here. And hopefully my cupcakes will be frozen enough. So if you're going to do these, don't do it all now like I'm doing for a live. Pop your cakes in the fridge to really firm up and then start putting them together. And if you find your sponges a bit soft, just put them back in the fridge again. They make a nice birthday gift, these, don't they? Or a wedding anniversary gift, or a Mother's Day gift, or take down to the old folks' home. That's where most of our stuff goes to. They love it down there. Right. So let me just get some of the, I'm filling it with greenery here. Let's just see. Put one in there. There we go. Right, so we've got some other bits of stuff as well. So this stuff I buy off Amazon. Okay, this is plastic. Make sure you give it a wash first. So just warm soapy water, and then give it a really good shake. All right, so warm soapy water, rinse it, then give it a really good shake, and then just leave it on your tea towels to dry, and then you can pull it off. Okay, stick a little cocktail stick in it. All right, so pop a little cocktail stick in, and then, oh sorry, let me go back up here. Between your cupcakes. Yeah? Like that idea? I'll put this in the Amazon link as well for you. Oops. Now, when I use these for other things, you don't have to put them on cocktail sticks, but for this you will have to.
Do the ladies need polystyrene for the cup and saucer?
You will do, yeah. Or use the florist stuff. You can buy the green florist stuff, and the same for this as well. Okay.
Are you doing the cup as a live on
I'm
Tuesday?
going to do the cup as a live.
Class?
No, I'll do it as a live for you. Hey, listen, I'm Carol McFarland. I give you so many things for free. And the only thing I expect you to do is just be a bit loyal to us in our shop, that's all. So many of you are. I've been giving live demonstrations now for 5 years. And in fact, I think we're into our, is it 5 years or 6 years, John? What are we up to? Don't know.
Sure.
We're 8 years old this year. Oh. So I've been giving you a lot of free live content for a very long time. We've helped so many of you cakers improve your skills. It's so lovely when we get messages off you guys telling us how we've helped you. Right, so I'm just going to cut a couple of these off. Put one down here.
Where did you say the cup and saucer was from? It's from B&M.
Yeah, from B&M. If that's time, if you run into the office, you can get it from me. I'll show it them. So if you get it, then I'll show you how to do it on Tuesday. That will be my live demo.
Yeah, from the office.
It's in the office, I think, isn't it? Actually, it's not in here, is it? The girls didn't bring it in here. It's in a big box. John, just have a look down that end of the kitchen. See if the girls brought it in here. Well, do you want to just have a look in the office side and see if it's still in there? And so many of you ladies have been following me for such a long time, and you all know I've helped you in your cake decorating for free. Free. Loads of everything we do on the lives on a Monday, Thursday, Tuesday is for free. And like I say, you know, all we're looking for is that hopefully you'll come and shop with us, support our little company. I'm going to just shove that one in there. Ah, there it is. I'll show it in a moment. So some of these you don't have to put on a cocktail stick. You could actually, there we go. Right. Okay, I think we've got enough of that on there now, haven't we? Yeah, looking good, isn't it? So we'll get the other cupcakes out in a minute. So we're stalling for time while they freeze up in the freezer a minute. So let's get these out of the way. So for Tuesday's live, now Tracy Mann is on at 6:30. So we have to wait for Tracy to finish. I was laughing with her last week because I completely forgot, on this Tuesday, because I completely forgot that we were going to do this bonus live. And she messaged me, she said, Carol, have you forgot I'm doing a live? I went, oh, sorry. So she said, do you want me to rush? I went, no, it's your live. So I said, just tell them we're in the queue. So we just had a bit of a laugh about it. So let's have a look at this then, Simon.
Okay.
Over the top. Okay. It's a giant ceramic teacup planter with saucer. Now it does say new £10, but I don't think we paid £10, did we, Karen Naylor? Do you want to tell me whether we paid £10 for them? I'm sure we got them in this. I'm sure they did a sale on them, but I might be wrong. But anyhow, B&M. So let's have a look at it. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that there. Got a nice big saucer with it. Look.
Oh, in the bottom.
Hey? Yes, because it's a planter.
Oh.
It's actually a planter. But,
Teacup.
hey? So there's the saucer.
That's your sort of teacup. That's Simon, isn't it?
And look at that. That's good, isn't it? So we'll use that on Tuesday. We'll fill that up. We are probably, if you haven't got polystyrene, get the florist, the green florist stuff. Okay? Now we sell tissue bundles on our website. So we sell bundles of tissue. So we sell bundles of tissue, bundles of cellophane and tissue. So there's cellophane and tissue and there's tissue. So you can get those off the website, which is sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, just in case those of you don't know. So I'll pop that on there. So has Karen Naylor confirmed what we paid for them? So Karen Griffiths was in...
Lynn Woodward said it was reduced to £6.
That's it,
Elsa said they were... Michelle Quinn said it was £6.
Yeah.
And apparently they were in the soft furnishing section.
Yeah. I was going to say, I
For
thought
some
they were a
bizarre
£5 or £6. So that's a nice gift, that, isn't it? And the thing is, you could let somebody have that, cost it in with your decoration. So what you could say is, right, it's an extra £15 for this, but if you return it, you know, I'll give you £6 back or £5 back, and then you made an extra £10 profit, haven't you? And you'll be amazed what people will give you back if they're going to think they're going to get money back. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and I used to go and take all the bottles back so I could get a penny. How many of you did that? Right, so let's get that out of the way. Right, Simon, let's get our cupcakes out. Let's see how we're doing. It's looking good, that, actually. That's looking alright, isn't it? Hey? What do you think? We will still have to add a bit more greenery, though. Right, they've frozen up. Hope so.
You think so?
I hope so.
It'd be so hard, we won't be able to get the cocktail.
Yes, I was just going to say, I know that's my next problem then, isn't it? Yeah. I know. So, oh, sorry, I was over here. So I'm going to put a triangle of these in now. So I'll put a little triangle in. Just to help support them. Ah, there you go. Oh, that's so much better. There we go, that's so much better. Oh, I feel really happy about that now. Let's do one over here. I was getting fairly stressed about it before. What we'll do is, that's got a triangle there, so we'll stick that one on there. Yeah, there we go. That's there. Right, let's see what we can do here now.
The planters from B&M Bargains, Liz.
Yeah, they're £6. And then I'll show you how to use them on Tuesday. We'll put a nice little bundle together. And you know what, you can do it with me on Tuesday night if you want. We'll still try and only be 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So we've got big demos next week. We've got Claire Corbett in the kitchen. So on Monday night is Lee Carroll. Okay. On Tuesday it will be Tracy Mann at 6:30. On Wednesday, let me just see if I got enough space here now. On Wednesday it's Tuesday night is Lee Carroll. Monday night is Lee Carroll. Tuesday night is Tracy Mann at 6:30. After Tracy Mann's finished, so I'll be about 8 to 6:30, somewhere around that time, to do this for you. It'll be me. And then Claire Corbett is in on Wednesday. And then it's me again on Thursday. Let's see what we're doing here.
Are the cupcake bouquet kits in stock?
Yeah, they should be. We're not going to be doing them for much longer. You can only order one, but we are going to discontinue doing them and just tell you where to buy all the stuff so you can buy them yourself. Is it looking good, ladies? Do you like it? Okay, can you hear all the squeaking? That's John now, he's had enough. Wants to go, don't you?
It's not me, that's you pushing those on there.
It's you. Can you hear it on there?
It's you pushing
Do that chair. What are you doing on that chair?
It's you pushing the frozen cupcakes onto cocktail sticks. Driving my teeth nuts.
Right. So we could have done with a few more cupcakes actually. So let me just see where I'm going to put this one. It was you there, you've just creaked again. So I'm just going to put this last one here. And then I'll have to finish the rest off with greenery. So 12 cupcakes on the night, ladies, and we'll finish it all off with greenery. If you want tissue paper, like I say, you can go into Hobbycraft, you can go onto Amazon and buy it. I think Amazon can be different sizes, though we do use large sheets. Right, okay, so let's do a double wrap of this one. Way so you can see it. Let's put that in there. So we'll do some double wraps of these so they're a bit quicker. Push the stick in if it comes out. Because I've used this polystyrene a few times, I'm going into a few holes that we've already got. It's looking good though, isn't it? Hey John, is it looking good? I'm talking to myself, look.
It is, no, there's lots of popular comments.
Yeah, so if you go to the website sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, there's a classes section, loads of fabulous classes. But go and look for my classes. I do a great flower class. The ladies on here will tell you it's lovely. So it was only designed to do 30 flowers. We've done, I don't know, 45 to 50 flowers in there. And they're all in 2-hour sessions. So they're great, so you can catch up with them, have a look at them. Okay, and then I do the big cupcake bouquet. That's £75 that. But like I say, there's I don't know, is there 30 plus classes in there, isn't there, Simon? So for that £75, it works out £1 odd of flour. Yeah. And then the cupcake bouquet class, there's 13 to 14 classes in there. That's £60, and I'll show you how to make up to a 36 bouquet. We do a 75. I never want to do one of them again, do I, Barbara Runcorn, if she's watching? So, but anyhow, we'll just show you how to do it. What are you doing, John? Ready for a little photo finish, are we?
Yeah.
And then I do have a Nifty Nozzles class where there's 4 classes in the Nifty Nozzles. And then I've now got my new bouquet class, and it's basically a quick bouquet class on a Wednesday night, albeit by the looks of things there's never nothing really quick with me. So, but that's because I like to show you a lot. And you ladies know I'm always very generous with my time. I do it all for free for you. So what am I selling you tonight? So I'm selling you the Nifty Nozzles. And not only am I selling you the Nifty Nozzles, showing you how to use them. What company does that? Go on. So when you go and buy something, what company will sit there and give you several demonstrations on how to use them? Not many, is there? If any. So you can see them there. That's what you're looking for. We are running out of stock. That is serious. So if you're looking for your second set, because I know some of you want 2 sets, grab them now, because we won't ever get any more. We'll have to wait another 18 weeks or so before we can get some more. Right, I think this is nearly, I think that's my last one. Simon, how's that looking? Is that all done, do you think?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, we're full there now, aren't we? So there, John, we're done. We're done.
Wow, well done.
What do we think, everyone? So, let's see if John gives us some feedback. So you could lift that
There's
up.
lots of positive comments.
No, I'm not saying there isn't, but I can't read the comments. I know, John, it does help if you read them. So there you go, ladies. That is your bucket full of flowers. So I wouldn't go mad there, really. I've done 12 because I think 12 is more than enough. Do you know what? You could probably put 14 in, but if you start pushing them all close together round each other and try and ram a few more in, all that's going to happen is you're going to squash them. All right, so do make sure whoever you give it to, you tell them there's lots of cocktail sticks in there. You just grab the cake and pull it off. All right, my advice to you for this is to put in a bag of rice or a bag of birdseed or something. Don't put it in loose, in the bag tied up with a knot on, just to help weigh it down. I think they make great table decorations for weddings, you know, birthdays, anniversaries, and I think anybody who gets one of these would actually love it as a gift. So I'll just give it a little quick twirl round. Well, I don't know if camera Simon's on, so you can see it. I know which one do you think we should be on, Simon?
That one.
Yeah. So just give it a little twirl around there. And like I say, these little flowers are really quick. They're not finished off really, but it just gives you a little idea. Just make some different flowers on there. I think these work. Oh, I've got a butterfly here as well. Oops. That's what I was going to do. Let's stick my butterfly in. There he is. So I'll just break that off the stick there. Put that in there. And do be careful when you're pushing these in, because let me just make a little hole with my cocktail stick first, because the last thing is you don't want to force it and then end up pushing your hand through the through some cakes now. When you join my cupcake bouquet class as well, I'll give you the link to where to buy. See what I did then? Just pushed it in just a little bit too hard. So see that little flower there? So I'll give you the link as well where to buy all your florist stuff from as well. So you can buy them. I don't sell these. I'll just give you the link to tell you where to buy them. Yep. Right, okay, that's me done. Just need to put a little bit of sugar in there now because I've just stuck that on there. There we go. Nice that, isn't it? So we're done. There we go. 10:30, only half an hour late. So just say a big thank you for joining us. Thanks, Simon, for being on camera.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, we'll see you on Monday night. And thanks, John, for doing comments for us.
Thank you. Thanks for everyone for joining us.
And thank you for joining us. Don't forget, go over to the group now. Put your name in for the ghost, and if your parcel has arrived with your Nifty Nozzles, don't forget to take the picture. Needs to have 13 nozzles in. I don't want to see 9 because that means you bought the nozzles from last year. That's for these, the competition is for these. So you must show your 13 nozzles that you've got, because we will check it when we draw a winner. Alright, that competition will be, we've got to make sure that all the people in Australia have got their nozzles as well, and everywhere else around the world, so we'll probably draw that in a month's time. Yeah? Alright then, until then, I will see you on Monday night with Lee Carroll. Cheerio, bye.